Welcome to Lord Fussington's walkthrough of the critically acclaimed game Dark Souls. I'm your walkthrough master, Lord Fussington. And in today's video, I'll be walking you through part 13. The part after part 12 and the part before part 14. That's just how numbers work. And this part being part 13, we will be killing a Hydra. That's right, one of two Hydras in this game. And by we, I actually mean me, because I don't know why I always say we. I like including people, but I'm the one that's playing, or I was playing. This is retrospective because I played already, and then I took this video. I'm taking this video and I'm putting commentary, my comment over. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is kill the Hydra, but first we're gonna kill Havel the Rock. Havel the Rock, which is a fucking stupid name, but you know, whatever. It's not as good of a name as like Lord Fussington, because that's just genius. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, so last time I think I died by fighting this crystal golem, or maybe it was the other one. Doesn't matter, they all look the same, except the golden ones. And the Hydra fired its painful glowing lights at me and I died. But it was all planned. That's the point here. It was actually all planned because that was the end of the video, and I've got to stop the video at a certain point. That's just how it works. So obviously I died on purpose. All of my deaths are on purpose. It's always calculated. Alright, so Havel's lurking by the door over here. There he is, creeper. So he tries to hit me, but you know what? I get behind him and I stab him, and we call that a front stab. Yes, and then we stab him again in the back. Yes, okay, well now I can't carry on with what I was saying. Okay, so he's not going to hit me even once, mainly because I have a weapon that's superior to his and really goes right through his armor. So Havel's ring, that's not necessarily true, but we'll just say it is. So Havel's ring, well done me, well done us, we did it together. And what am I doing? Oh, I'm confusing, past self is confusing me, who is, well, in the past I was the future, but now I'm the present. So, although when I was referring to myself just a moment ago, I was, that self is past self now. But this is past self who was, anyway, whatever. So, I think I'm putting on better armor and stuff. Yeah, excellent, great. Good, because we need better armor. You know, because when we fall, which happens to me all the time. I always fall off of something. If you have better armor, you actually don't die. It's just a fact. Like, it can't be argued. Some armor can actually sprout wings. It's too bad no armor does that, actually. If it sprouted wings, then how would I die by falling off? It would be perfect. Unless those wings don't work, then, you know, then I'd probably die anyways. So, going up here, there's no reason, actually, to go up here. Past me is fucking stupid. It's like an obsessive compulsive problem, actually. Always got to double check, make sure there's nothing there, even though past me knows. It's got to check anyways, or he's got to check. It's not it, it's a guy. It's me. It's past me. It's a bit surreal, isn't it? Okay. So we're done with that. Now we're going to kill the Hydra. Well, we got to kill a couple of crystal golems, and then we're going to kill the Hydra. I don't have much to say on the Hydra. He's actually really easy. Like my first playthrough, I had trouble at certain points because I was here already, but I didn't have the equipment I have now. I don't think I had gone to Blighttown yet, so it's a little bit annoying early on. But yeah, now it's really simple. Was I even at the sewers yet? Probably. I don't even know if I was at the sewers. But this walkthrough is all about ease. That's why I'm using a massive sword. It's not as good as the Drake sword, obviously, because the Drake sword is actually the best weapon in the game. Okay, so what we're doing is paying attention to the Hydra, right? So now he just fired everything. He completely missed me, almost killed the golem, and that's perfect. I just owned that guy. He had no chance. Should I talk about the moveset with them? Not really. I mean, it's not a complicated moveset, is it? He leaps at you, tries to hit you with his arm, misses. Or actually, he might hit you. It really depends. Actually, he hit me last time. That's one of... Because he hit me, then I went flying, and then the Hydra finished me off. I mean, they just double teamed me, which was really uncomfortable. So you see, I'm just paying attention to the lights. The golem is kind of secondary. Okay, so now we're... Oh yeah, now I'm trying to get the Hydra to kill him so I don't have to do it, because I'm lazy. So this is kind of a safe area right here. The Hydra can't actually reach us. That was an excellent hit. Basically what I was trying to do there is not hit the enemy, and I succeeded brilliantly. And when you don't hit the enemy actually just dies on its own. So, its own? Did I say his own? Its own? Okay. Someone's confused. It's not me. Okay, so here we are. This is the Hydra. Now, the way to kill the Hydra, you could actually just shoot the Hydra if you want. But we're gonna cut off its heads. Once you cut off all the heads, it'll die, because you're gonna be doing damage basically when you cut off. Each head counts for a certain amount of damage, and then eventually. So you have to force him to, or force the heads to attack you. And that's by getting closer to the Hydra. The further you are, if you're far away, it'll just keep shooting the lights at you. The balls of light. We'll call them the balls of light, because I don't actually have a name for it. They're sort of like beams. Yeah, they're more like beams, aren't they? Who cares? So, I don't even know if they're lights, frankly. They're just very light, so I figure. Okay. You want to be careful here because there is an edge. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've fallen over the edge. Luckily, it hasn't happened in this playthrough, but in past playthroughs, it doesn't even matter how many times I've fought this Hydra. Actually, this is probably the first time I fought this Hydra and didn't fall over. It's really sad. But the sad moment is actually now, where I keep missing every head. So you just want to get in a certain position where you can get to the heads. So look at where they're landing, and stand near to that area, and then basically just swing. With this sword, I think it's looks like twice each. It would look like once unless I hit him previously. But it is pretty quick. There's only one head, to be honest, that's kind of annoying to get. And you'll see how I deal with it after. So now I'm kind of far. The beams of light should be coming. But surprisingly they're not. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay. Always pay attention to the edge. Because to be honest, the Hydra isn't going to be what'll kill you. The Hydra, even if it hits you, if you have a good enough shield, you can just block it. At this point, if it hits me, it's not going to do very much damage anyways. And you'll notice, I don't even have to hold up the shield because it misses me entirely. So actually, I should probably be repositioning myself here and be a little bit closer. But unfortunately, quite far away right now. Alright, so I think there's only 2 heads left. Maybe there's just one. No, there's 2 heads left. So see, now I'm too far, and that's why that's happening. It's kind of better to play to fight near the edge, to be honest. Wow. Okay, so that was excellent right there. What I was trying to do is hit the head, which is what I've been trying to do this entire fight. Well, that was actually really good. See, that one should have hit. It was close. We'll just say it was close. This is a great fight. This is a great fight. What a great walkthrough. So right now the Hydra's winning in a couple of ways. I mean, I know he's missing a couple of heads, but... Oh, yes, finally. Okay, so this is actually the one that I find difficult to hit. It may seem that I found all of them difficult to hit, but this one in particular. What you do here is you should just move to the to where he is, because then you won't do this. You see how he's kind of going all the way over there? Well, if you move closer to his head, basically, he'll change his attack. It won't be. It'll change the kind of where he's aiming. So you won't be doing that kind of circle attack. Although you can hit him like this as well. It's just you have to. There's a certain time where he kind of pauses as he's going back up, and you've got to be in the right spot for it. But I'm never in the right spot because I'm Lord Fussington and I play badly. Okay. Past me is now figuring out what he needs to do. Right. So now he's moved to the right. See how he kind of paused as he was going up? That's a good time to hit. Okay, so now he's going to be attacking over there, and it's much easier to hit him. There you go. Hydra's dead. Dragon scale, something else, who cares? And victory. Victory. He's a mini boss, so it doesn't really count for much. 5,000 souls, which is actually the most souls that you can possibly get from anything. That's just fact. There's no argument for that because no one can prove otherwise. Okay, so we're gonna go grab that item. We're gonna go, yes, good. Okay, that's armor and shit. Not really important. Because no one needs armor. You don't actually need armor at all, ever. I think we gotta climb a ladder now. Wait, no, is that golem there? I don't think it is actually. I think we have to... Yeah, I think we have to go to the bonfire. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, and then it'll be there. And then we can save Dusk of Oolacile or whatever the fuck her name is. So we're checking anyways. So this is like there are two events here basically. The first is saving Dusk of Oolacile and the other one is it Oolacile? I don't even know. I don't remember. And I always remember exactly what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. Dusk of Oolacile, yeah. And it also leads actually, I did a couple of videos on that, didn't I? It's the expansion stuff. Yep, good times. I really like the expansion, to be honest. They're downloadable content, not expansion. It's well, it is expanding on the content, but it's downloadable content. That is the correct term for this. Okay, let's just climb the ladder, whatever, and on. What's happening now? Well, other than we're climbing the ladder. Oh, this is gonna be a surprise because I don't quite remember. I think. Oh, do I die to trees, or did that happen last video? Oh god, it's this video, isn't it? Oh, so shit. Alright, well, prepare yourselves. This is going to be a great moment for everyone. There's nothing better than watching Lord Fussington die, and dying to trees is a whole new low. I count it almost as sad as falling off of a branch. In fact, it's almost the same thing because it's all tree, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to go across this bridge. There's an item over there, we're gonna go grab it. I don't know why I'm walking so slowly, there's absolutely nothing here. Or I was walking so slowly, I'm not walking slowly now. In fact, I'm sitting down. And around this, you gotta be careful here because what can happen is the edge can just fall off and then you fall into the water and you end up in Never Neverland. And in Neverland, you meet Peter Pan. And this is stupid. So climb the ladder. And what we're gonna do is, oh yeah, now I remember what I was doing. I was checking for, I was looking at which path I wanted to take. Yeah, because one path you don't really have to. You can kind of do it later. It's where Sif is and all that. Is it Sif? The dog, the wolf, the dog. It's the dog. Yes. Oh, and everyone really loves Sif, so I'm sure I just upset a couple of people. If you got upset by that, honestly, that's just sad. Right? No one cares. So Right, what happens here? Oh, I think I go back and check as well. So what are those, I don't even know what they're called. Yeah, I don't know what they're called, those things. But, great feline, that's what they call it on the... That's what, in my memory, they're called great felines. So this part's actually, I remember playing it the first time around, it was really creepy, because you didn't really know what was going on. You know, you were kind of very careful and uncertain, which is really the great part of this series. And, you know, Demon Souls and Dark Souls, there's all this unexpected shit at the start, and ways to die, and everything's gonna kill you. It's great. It's really great. It's really, really great. What just happened there? I think that scared me, actually. I'll be honest. You know, I should probably do a horror game walkthrough. That would be quite fun. But see, I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Yeah, I can't do like a recording and then add commentary after. I've got to do it all at once, because it's more. I should just live stream it. That's what I should do. Yeah, that would make more sense. Because then you can see me freak out as I play it. I don't handle horror games very well, or any horror very well. I can't. You know what it is? It's the jumping. I can't stop myself from jumping. But you know, it's not like properly frightening. It's just I don't like things coming at me. If you agree, you can say so in the comments. If you disagree, you don't have to say anything. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is die to a couple of trees, which is going to be pretty embarrassing, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Alright, so the trees. So I go here with the kind of confidence that's just not... It doesn't really reflect my gameplay, or my skill, essentially. So, is this where the tree... Where are the trees? Okay, there should be trees. Maybe I don't die to trees. Oh, that would be so good. No, I probably die to trees. Not these trees. Those trees don't move. Oh, there they are. Those pricks. So, I've pulled 4 trees, which, if you know... I mean, I've said this since Demon Souls. You should never pull that many enemies. You know, it should be one at a time. So that actually went really well. I just owned a tree without even trying. Okay? Now I'm like, okay, well, you know what? They're just trees. I can take them all out. Boom. First mistake. Actually, the first mistake was pulling everyone. There were a couple of mistakes there, but we'll start with one now. Okay, so this is gonna be mistake over here, drinking but still being in range. Then I go, all right, I'll just hit them. I'll just hit this one over here who's by himself. Did you see what I just did? I held the sword with both my hands instead of holding the shield, and then I'm blocking. I'm blocking with the sword as I'm being whipped to death by the vines. Wow! Worst player of all time. Well, that was just magnificent. That was typical Lord Fussington right there. That was past me. That was past me. Because present me would play that much better. Actually, you'll see what I do now. I think I do get my revenge. So I didn't cut out this part because it's not too far to walk, to be honest. Oh yeah. Oh no. The reason I didn't cut it out is because we're gonna go kill the golden golem. So the golden crystal golem. No, maybe it's just golden golem, isn't it? I don't know. I don't really care. Or maybe it's yellow. No, it's gold. It sounds nicer if it's gold. All right. So the Hydra's not there anymore. By the way, we killed him, and he doesn't respawn, which is probably the only good news in this video. Yeah, so a horror game, live streaming a horror game, that would be pretty good, I think. That would be pretty good. Because I jump, although I don't really scream, so that's gonna be the only problem with me playing one. I might not even jump that much, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, the live streaming, by the way, is gonna, because a couple of people have asked me since I've started saying I'm gonna live stream. It's gonna, I mean, it's gonna be fairly soon, I think. The idea is to get it up, get it all done in June, like start streaming in June. I really want to stream The Last of Us when it comes out. So I really want to live stream that, and then the videos will be posted on YouTube of the live stream as well. I think I might do that. I might not. I haven't decided yet. But that should be a lot of fun. And Dark Souls, obviously. Which is, what else do I have? I have League of Legends. I do play that. I do have WoW. I play that. I have a lot of console games. So it's really just switching between the games. Because I kind of don't want to stream one game. Because I'm not that sort of gamer. I play a lot of games. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit difficult fighting him in the water. Because we don't have this special ring, which is actually a secret ring. That's what it's called. It's called a secret ring. It's not called a secret ring. If you believe that, I'm sorry. Basically, if you don't have the secret ring, what you do is just walk around him, keep your shield up to to soak up the damage, because you're not going to be able to really. Oh, actually, why don't you just roll? I don't think I can get out of his range that well with the rolling here. That would be kind of problematic. And rolling backwards, you're still facing him. You don't want to face him, because look at how his reach around is. It's just not. it's just a little bit uncomfortable. So you wanna hold up your shield. At least this is the way I do it. Yeah. But I just died to trees. So what the fuck do I know? God. Can't believe the trees got me. I remember the first playthrough though. Those trees killed me so many times, it was ridiculous. There's one point where we haven't been yet. Going towards Moonlight, the Moonlight Butterfly. Is it Moonlight or Moonlit? I think it's Moonlight, isn't it? I mean, Moonlit sounds fucking stupid. So it's gotta be actually, if it's stupid, then it's probably what it is. Okay, Moonlight Butterfly. So I was right. Okay. So Moonlight Butterfly, walking towards there. I mean, I got killed by probably every tree. It was really sad, because at one point there's like an item in this, sort of a meadow-like area, I suppose, or a clearing rather, not a meadow. And there's all these, the trees pop out all around you, and I basically got decimated. It was, I got whipped to death, similarly to what happened now, where I should have the experience to not get. Although I haven't played for a long time, so no, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. That was just shit. Someone asked me to use the Titanite pole. Is that what it's called? Well, I use it for the next video because I did a recording today. I did use it for that video. If you guys want me to use a certain weapon, and if I have it, I'll use it. I don't really care. Although, I mean, don't ask me to use like an S stock at this point, because it's going to be really painful. It's not even upgraded. Actually, yeah, you know what? If you want me to use an S stock, I'll use an S stock, okay? Yeah, okay, yeah. Although if it starts failing, I will switch. Because I can't be bothered. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Whatever. Although the Titanite pole is actually... It's quite good for this right now. And ranged weapons always work really well. That kind of ranged weapon really works well for me. Because I kind of counter a lot more, so I'm able to. So that kind of weapon where you can poke at the enemy is perfect. All right, so now we're gonna deal with the trees. This is revenge. This is revenge. And I'll be honest, the trees deserve it because they weren't fair. It was 4 against 1, and because I'm one person, I can't win against trees. I can't win against 4 trees. That's just ridiculous. I'm only human, but right now I'm dead. And, so this is 1 against 1. See? Fair. Boom. And he dies. I used a lot of skill to kill him, actually. So I'm just, right now, you know what? I'm just going to kill all of their cousins. I don't care. Their cousins are going down. Boom. Dead. Is that tree looking at me? Boom. Dead. Wow, no chance, no chance. Yeah. So now we're just gonna burn these trees. That's what we're gonna do. So, I think that's how you should do things. To be honest, pyromancy is actually really good. It's kind of like Pokemon. That's how you should look at it. I can also do Pokemon, although I probably won't. I mean, that would be ridiculous. I haven't played Pokemon. Actually, I did play Pokemon recently. And by recently, I mean like a couple of months ago. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was more than a couple of months ago. Good times. It doesn't have the same nostalgic, you know, feeling. It doesn't hold. Yeah, since like I remember Red and Blue version. Some of you probably remember Red and Blue version. Good times. Okay. Well, this is actually the most difficult part right now. It basically owned that tree. Oh man, these trees. They were probably those trees were probably married to each other, and now because trees marry, that everyone knows that trees marry. So let's look for the. Why aren't I killing those 4 trees that killed me? I don't understand. These trees actually don't die even if I wanted to kill them. The ones that don't move, basically, or like the big trees. So basically I'm walking around just to kill the trees. Wow, he didn't die. Well, now he's dead. The reason I died is because the trees are the most difficult enemies in the game. Like, that's just true. I once said that the slugs were the most difficult enemy in the game, but I didn't die to the slugs. So I think, just logically, the trees are probably the most difficult. That was a great fireball right there. Wow. So there's another one. I got hit anyway. What? Scumbag. And hit him. And how many are left? There should be 2 left. Oh, there they are. You can see their heads. I should have just fought all 4 of them. This is the thing. You see, now I pulled 2 at a time. Because 2 at a time it would have been fine, but I had 4. Or then I was fighting 3. It should have been fine anyways, just... I don't know. Maybe I got a little bit cocky. Who cares? Who cares? I care. So those are actually the worst. That's the worst armor set ever. You might as well just throw it over this cliff over here. If you want, you can run off, and you'll probably glide to the bottom. If you got the wings. Do you have the wings? What am I talking about? So that's our bloodstain. We're going to take it. Now we're going to leave this area. I think the video's almost over, actually. Oh. I quite like this video because it's kind of an adventurous area, because I didn't remember very much of it. So because Blighttown I kind of remember. I don't remember where to go so much as what's going to kill me. Like, I know where the enemies are generally. Here I don't, or I didn't when I was playing. But I don't really know the paths, so it's a bit more fun. Well, anything's more fun than Blighttown anyways. Valley of the Defilement's more fun than Blighttown. But enough about Blighttown. We're never going... Oh no, we are going back. Fuck. Oh well. That's it for this video. I've been Lord Fussington. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Kindly rate, comment, and subscribe so I can appreciate everything even more. Yes, that's what I meant to say, because this is all scripted. It isn't. That's why it's a disaster. Next video is part 14, and we're going to kill the Moonlight Butterfly.